What's going on, guys? It's Kyle. This is Big Money Mindset. Pleased to bring you another video here today. And in today's video, we're going to be going over NIO, where the stock is headed. We'll be taking a look into my Patreon just to see some of the things we're doing. I'm going to show you guys some options gains that are in my portfolio, and we'll also be taking a look at the options profit calculator just because I had a couple people asking me how to use the tool, so I will go over that with you today. Also, I want to say congratulations to everyone that signed up for the Patreon. The link is in the description. All your patience is finally starting to pay off. The market is continuing to be in an EV uptrend, and we will be going over the massive gains that the Patreon has been receiving these past couple of weeks. Stay tuned. There's a lot to get into. You're going to enjoy this video. My Patreon group is killing the game right now. When I show you the gains we have been experiencing, you're not going to believe what your eyes are seeing. People that have been entering EV these past couple of months and waiting patiently in my Patreon group, all the patience is finally starting to pay off. I'll go over to my Patreon website and we can check out the percentage gains we are getting from the call options that I've been putting up week in and week out. And for anyone that signs up, I just want you to know all call options get updated 4 times per month. I do it every weekend on a Sunday when the market comes to a standstill. So that's just what you can expect if you sign up for the Patreon. Let's go take a look. So this is the Big Money Mindset Patreon website, and right here is just a post I put out Friday afternoon once the market, did its profit taking at the end of the day, and I said typically late Friday afternoon sell-off profit taking. This is a good thing leading up to the new week for more momentum. I will update the call Sunday. Be on the lookout. Do me a favor and drop some gains you had this week. I want to see them companies, percentages, and dollars. And as we can see, we have 175% gains on SBE, ChargePoint. I just joined this Tuesday. I'm up 50% on Workhorse, 20% on NIO and Plug, 340% on SBE, 330 on Palantir, 175 on SBE, 485 on NIO, 300% on Blink, 350 on Solo, NIO 380, Ride, Lordstown Motors 189, SB 339, Workhorse 171, Blink 390. I mean, guys, this is insane. Like, when I was seeing these numbers, I'm telling you, this is what we would do. We wait patiently. We buy these long call options. We don't worry about day trading. We sit back, relax, and we let the good companies take their course. I sold SBE call today for over 700% gains. Still holding on to 930 call expirations for May 2021. He's already up 300%. These have another 6-7 months to go. That's absolutely insane. Congratulations. Let's see. 104 on Solo. NIO January calls up 525%. Okay, I'm gonna get off of this. That's absolutely insane. You guys can see what we're doing in the Patreon group. It's absolutely insane. I can't get over the type of money we're making right now. I mean, I'm talking, guys, this is a big Patreon group. We're talking millions of dollars in profits. Millions. I don't know how many millions, but we are experiencing millions of dollars. These gains, these are not your typical 10, 20, 30% day trader gains. We put ourselves in a great position waiting patiently for these companies to take its course, and it's just beginning. These EV companies, people are starting to rush and get in early, and we're already locked in for many companies. And guys, I'm going to be giving you the best companies that I can, so I just want you guys to check out the Patreon group and what we're doing in there. Let's get back into the video. I will continue to preach about my method. Buy the longest call options possible to give you that time frame for stocks to move, make those big jumps. Stay away from those cheap day trading calls. We will take a look at some calls I purchased a couple months ago. We still have close to 2 months left on expiration. I'm up over 600%. Most likely we'll be selling after November sales results come out for NIO. So this is just a NIO call I purchased. I bought 7 contracts 2 months ago. I've gone over this in the video a couple times. I sold 2 off for $5,500. And right now we're up 678%. This is after NIO has came down another $5. So this was upwards of 800% prior to earnings. So we can see that these are worth $13,600. I already sold off $5,000 worth. So I put in about 2,000 bucks, 2,500 for these calls. So, I'm looking for that 900% gain in the next 2 weeks. When I finish out this call, turn in 2,500 to over $20,000 plus. I mean, that's a solid gain, guys. I mean, you don't get that by day trading weekly calls. That's just getting absolute lucky. I put myself in a great position along with the Patreon group in the $20 range. This is how you need to be doing it if you want to mess with call options. Call options are very powerful. They are very serious. You just want to make sure you're in a safe position to let the companies, take their course and, gradually grow over time. You don't have to worry about these earnings sell-offs because you already have so much expiration time available. So it's looking really good. These are worth $27 a piece, $2,700. I purchased these for like $340. So these are the types of calls that I'm putting out. So, and I have a lot of people in my Patreon group wanting to know what I'm going to be doing because I really haven't explained it. So if you're watching this video now, my goal is, if we come out with 20,000, I want to put $10,000 into a savings account, $5,000 in regular stock, and then the remaining 5,000 of the 20, we will put that into call options with 3 to 4 companies, right around 1,500 a piece. So that's my objective. That's my plan. That's what I plan on doing. Once I come out of these NIO options in the next couple of weeks, I'm just waiting for those November sales, and I'll be showing you that in the next part where we start talking about NIO. NIO just had its solid Q3 earnings, and the stock reacted with a big sell-off from day traders and people with short positions. But the stock continues to show resilience. We've seen a pullback from 54 all the way back to 42, back up to 49 within 1 week. This is what we finished around Friday. Right now, the stock is hovering around 49.35. Very solid. I mean, look at this 1 month chart. It looks crazy when you're watching it daily, but look, if you look at this 1 month chart, it is going. The 3 month chart, beautiful. It's just when you start looking at these 1 week charts when it was at like that 53 and then dropped to 42, that's because you're watching it daily, and it's sometimes it gets in people's heads. So you just go back and look at the 1 month chart. This company is still growing crazy fast. So that's why you do those 4 to 6 month plus calls. So reason for the major uptrend is another one of the big banks came out to voice his opinion on top of JP Morgan and Citibank. Bank of America is now joining into the mix on NIO predictions. Wall Street has a new biggest NIO bull as Bank of America doubles price target. This did happen on Wednesday. I'm just making a video about it. We can see right here, Bank of America more than doubles its price target on U.S. listed shares of China-based electrical vehicle maker NIO from 23 to a street high of 54.70. So we are around $5 less than their fair price target value as of right now. So this company still has a little bit of wiggle room just to get around, the bank's predictions. And we can see right here, JP Morgan also hiked its price target to around $50 from 46. So there's a lot of good things going for NIO. This is on top of those November sales. You need to understand, this company is not a IPO SPAC stock. This company is breaking records each month in and month out. They're growing sales rapidly. And when you're talking 500 to 1,000 vehicles a month, that is some big money. And that's what's causing this stock to gradually increase month over month. So just understand those November sales are going to be coming out in, less than 2 weeks. So be ready for that. Those sales, okay? Once again, I was going over a catalyst we want to look for prior to Q4 earnings is November sales and December sales. These will be where the additional price targets get raised if NIO continues to sell more vehicles. Also, look for a NIO day in January. They will release new products. If this company knocks out Q4 out the park, I could see the stock heading anywhere into the $90 range sometime in Q1 2021 prior to March. So that is about, 4 or 5 months away, but this stock could potentially hit, my price target is still $60 plus by January 1st, New Year. So understand this could potentially happen in the next couple of weeks, especially with this sell-off recovering after earnings. So the last thing I want to do for you guys is I have a lot of people ask me about how to calculate the risk to reward management. We had a couple of people with a little bit of confusion on the options profit calculator. This is just a free tool you can find on Google right here. This is called the Options Profit Calculator tool. And basically, you just want to hit long call bullish. It's going to refresh your screen. I have a lot of people that I'm putting this out to. I want you to be practicing. So the first thing you're going to be doing is entering the company. So you just want to type in NIO or the stock symbol. It's going to give you the current price target, okay? The next thing we want to go to is we want to select an option just to see what we would get out of the option if we buy it. So you select the option, has all the expiration months here. So these are the expiration months. You know, you want to go with a little bit of safety. So what I'm recommending on my Patreon group right now, you know, there's going to be 10 plus companies that I'm recommending, but you know, anywhere from January, February, March, April is what I'm recommending on NIO. But if you join that Patreon group, I'm going to give you the exact calls listed every Sunday. These are going to be the best value that I see as far as budgeting and risk to reward. So I take hours putting these calls up, and as you guys saw in the beginning of the video, these calls are doing amazing. And I'm sorry for the connection. This is a page with a lot of data, and sometimes it slows down on these bigger pages. So let's just check out the February 19th, 2021 calls. These are a little expensive, so we'll take a look. Strikes right now. Let's say we did a $50 strike, okay? So as you can see, the February call for a $50 strike, okay? The break-even is going to be a little bit higher than that. But these calls are pretty expensive just because NIO is such a solid stock right now. I mean, it's making its way up into the 50s. These are not going to be cheap like those SPAC stocks that are in that $2, $3, $4 range. So, you know, you're getting a company with a lot of good catalysts and, you know, banks backing them up in the next couple of months. So let's say you buy 2 calls, okay? That's some solid money, okay? I got in on mine at 300 and they went all the way up to 3,000. So let's say the stock hits, we're in February. Let's say the stock does hit 70, okay? You know, that's a pretty bullish statement, okay? 70 to 75. That's going to give you the graph range of what kind of profits you would see if the stock did hit that in the next 3 months, okay? So we can see if the stock hits $75, you're going to get $3,000 on top of the amount of you put in, which is $1,900. And as long as you hit that break-even price of $59.90, you're going to get all your money back. You know, you might profit a little bit, but as long as you hit $59.90 by February, which is, you know, 3 months out, you get all of your money back. So this is a more of an expensive call, you know, because NIO is one of the more uptrended stocks right now. But I'm just showing you, this is going to give you, you know, calculations. If you want to play a new SPAC stock that has a lot more upside, that's when you see those 500, you know, 2, 3, 4, 500% gains. So this is just a little example of, you know, some call options on NIO. This is just how it works. This is going to give you an estimation right here of what you can make if the stock hits a certain price, okay? So just know you always have a break-even price right here. And if the stock goes to something crazy, I mean, this stuff does happen. Let's say it doubles in the next 3 months, okay? Which you just don't know. The way the stock's moving, it's already hit 55. If it hits 110, you know, you're up $10,000 profit plus your $1,900 investment. So these types of things can happen in a period of 2, 3, 4 months. So I was just giving you like a fair value of the stock, you know, around 70. You know, you're still seeing, you know, close to 100% gain. So this is just the tool I want you guys to look over. You can check out any company you're interested in. It's very simple to use. Just refresh the page, go to long call, into the stock, select the option and the expiration that you want, and then you calculate the price target that you expect to happen, and it'll also give you your break-even price to make sure you get all your money back and you don't lose. So I hope that helps you out a little. Like I said, this tool is very easy to use. It takes, you know, maybe a day or two of playing with it. So I hope that helps for all the people asking on my Patreon and YouTube. Once again, I want to say thank you for everyone that subscribed to the channel. Be sure to leave a comment. I will reply back to every comment that you guys ask. I will answer it as best as I can. Once again, I want to say thank you for the support. I appreciate everyone that signed up for the Patreon. I'm doing my best to keep you guys updated. You know that. And it looks like we're going to have another good week coming up for the EV and tech sector. So be ready. I'm going to be putting those calls out for you Sunday. Once again, I want to say thank you. This is Big Money Mindset. I'm Kyle. You have a great day.